Alright, I'm sorry I'm taking my sweet fucking time. I'm trying to get my shorts feed to come up, which is taking forever. Because YouTube really needs to fix their fucking shit when it comes to YouTube short streams. Shocking, I know, that YouTube, one of the biggest platforms, brand backed by a multi-million-dollar company, can't get their shit together when it comes to streaming, especially on their own fucking platform. Like, bro, are you fucking with me right now? I don't know if it's up or not, but it's fucking YouTube. YouTube literally sucks so much dick, bro. Especially on their short form content. But, oh well, I guess. But, yeah, if you've seen the stream title, you already know what fucking game we're playing. Like, it's no fucking secret what game we're fucking playing. Let me get the game audio on. There we go. Yeah, so it's currently like 10:02 in the evening. Well, 10:02 at night. Let's just be fucking more honest with each other. I'd like to apologize for not streaming sooner. I will not deny I did not really feel well earlier, so it took me a while to get here. And then also, not to mention, I've just been going through the ropes lately with my sanity. So, yeah. So it's really just right now, it all just boils down to it. And also, I know, also new webcam layouts, new room layout. Yeah, I decided to move my shit around. Just why the fuck not? You know, because like, what would it hurt just to move my room around a little bit, to have it in one specific area of the room? So, for now, let's just kind of move on and have some fun, I guess. Since this is kind of my way of saying not bad for taking so goddamn long. Because I kind of did take my sweet time yesterday. And I did go for that yesterday. And my legs still feel like fucking jelly. They're sore as a motherfucker. And, yeah. I think it would be a lot more prominent if I used an AR and, fuck me. Okay. I feel like it would be a lot more beneficial if I used an AR and not a fucking marksman's rifle. Fuck you, where the fuck? Hello. Yeah, it would be a bit more beneficial if I use an AR and not a fucking Mexican rifle. Like the book. Oh, well, there. What is my secondary? A fucking revolver. But if I not came up with something better to use? Motherfucker. Like, dude, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing half the fucking time, because I know I might change up the UI for the shorts feed, because, like, my webcam's at the top, my fucking video's at the bottom, and the video is probably, like, covered. Oh, shit! The game visuals is covered, like, by the chat. So I might try to move it to the middle if I get time to, because I'm not redesigning the menu. That's good. Now the video isn't covered. Oh, I just figured I didn't know, because like I don't watch YouTube Shorts or streams on the Shorts feed. Which I do the Shorts feed because it's easier for like mobile people to watch. It's being scary to me. It's very scary to me. I haven't talked to Dude in a while. Dude, I haven't talked to him or Draven lately. So I've just been on my own. I haven't really talked to any of them since, you know, the group disbanded. Okay, that was my fault. I just stood still and accepted my fate. My fucking miniature keyboard is stuck on the mouse pad. I might get a new mouse pad later on. What? Okay. This has been kind of scary to me. Yeah. What the fuck has he been saying? If I may ask specific. Where the fuck am I getting shot from, bro? What the fuck is this shit? Went on to say... Probably focusing on chat a little too much and not the game. It's fucking COD. What can I do? He's want to say I'm being too talkative, and he remembered. Fuck! Yeah, I probably shouldn't have used a revolver there, because that was kind of sick. Than saying nobody's going to save me. Okay. Nice game. In Roblox? Bro, why are you using throwing knives and then thinking... Well, I started playing Roblox because of the factor that the platform is basically going to shit, and I hate how the platform's been going. I only joined Wrestle because somebody was telling me that somebody was being egotistical and needed them to be young. And exactly what I did is humble the guy. Okay. So yeah, never ask me to come back to Roblox, because my answer is going to be a firm no. I do not like how the platform is going. I'm never coming back to Roblox. Not even if you pay me $1 million, I'm not coming back to Roblox. I might just end up deleting my account, honestly, if I'm going to be honest. I got sent a fucking 6-minute voice memo by fucking one of my friends, and I'm gonna be dead ass. I am not listening to all that. Genuinely, I'm not listening to all of that. 6 fucking minutes. Yeah, I got better shit I could do that would take a lot longer than 6 minutes. Optic. That's not really do me much good. Okay. Well, optic, I guess. I don't know what the fucking optic's gonna do on a fucking revolver. Dude. No offense. I listened to all that. Let's go sit in my server in general for people who decide to fucking show up. But we're like, honestly, I am not listening to all that. Like, that's weird. Okay. Dude, why am I getting packet burst? No. Fuck you.
Using tear gas. Back out.
No, you don't. That would have been good too, but nope. Also, let me turn on the game audio because Jesus Christ, apparently it's too fucking loud and it's peaking my game or my OBS. I don't know why you still talk to the guy if he's fucking creeping you out. I'm not saying you don't have. I'm not saying you have to, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know why you would subject yourself to that, honestly. But it could be just personal preference. I don't know why he acts like that in game. Well, you're doing it to yourself, bud. What the fuck? He's fine like a normal VC.
Enemies in the area.
Well, you're letting yourself get subjected to that, so I don't want to hear you complain about it.
Reloading.
Motherfucker. No. What the fuck? Oh, that's a friendly. Bruh. I had a bunch of guys with me. Where the fuck did they... Where... Bro. Man, this game is bullshit sometimes. No, the fuck you do fucking not. You know, at this point, I'm not surprised. I'm generally not surprised at this point, bro. What the fuck? Cause like, what the hell? What the fuck? What the hell is going on here? No. Fuck you. Yeah, I generally should be using an AR and a SMG or something like that. Get the fuck out of my way, you fat fuck! God damn. Out of my face. Jesus Christ. And look what you did. Bro. At this point, I'm not even surprised. First, I got a fat fuck obscuring my view, and second, I got people who fucking run around like a fucking faggot. And third off, I gotta deal with fucking idiots. Man, this is that bullshit. What the? Where did I get shot from?
All good.
Oh, that explains a lot. Yeah, I got shot in the back. Okay, thank you. Thanks for that. Where the fuck am I getting shot from? Oh. I'm getting shot from God knows where. I'm just kind of forced to suck it up and deal with it. And I got people fucking camping corners. What the fuck? And Dropbox, can you not send me notification to my fucking computer? Thank you. Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna lose. What the fuck? What? Where? Where the fuck am I getting shot from? Bro. You have gotta be fucking. This is that bullshit. Fuck you. Yeah, this game pisses me off sometimes. Also, I turned down my game audio. How the fuck is it still peaking on OBS? What the fuck? Bro. That just pisses me off. I'm gonna fucking crash the fuck out. This game sucks. Well, I mean, it only really sucks. I'm playing a fucking marksman's rifle. And I'm getting my ass obliterated. So, I mean, it's understandable why I'm pissed the fuck off. But Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Oh. Oh.
What?
Oh. No. Just trying to live, that's all. I accidentally ran into something I shouldn't have.
Crazy. But yeah, I haven't really talked to anybody in the old group lately.
Oh, God dang it! Oh! This isn't fair.
Because a lot of the old group cut me off, and I don't really talk to them anymore. That's why I haven't really talked to anybody of them lately.
I don't know, I haven't talked to Alonzo in a while either, and then every time he's like in-game, he just like slowly despises me or something, because every time he's like in-game with me, I'm like always like, I'm always like put to death or got like a death penalty.
Fire. But yeah, I don't really talk to anybody. I haven't talked to Draven, haven't talked to Alonzo, Vader, Phil, anybody. It's just been me lately.
Why not Draven?
Not gonna lie, just haven't really felt like talking to him lately, because the last time me and him talked like, I don't want to say this on stream,
Okay, that's fine.
but like, it's just the last time we talked, it just kind of didn't sit right with me how it ended, or how me and him had last talked. This is the best way I'll put it publicly, but I'll say the full reason off stream. It's nothing bad, it's just personal reasons.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
I was gonna question is all, that's what I'm wondering.
It's fair, but yeah, I'll after this game I'll mute both me and you on stream and I'll just explain it.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, cause there's been a lot of shit going on lately that I just didn't or haven't really said to anybody. Because like again, I don't really talk to anybody from the old group anyways. And you can see my new group's very small.
Yeah.
But it's mostly because of choice I made my group small. It's just, again, mostly the factor, like, I mean, let me just go ahead and mute both Discord on. But yeah, that's the reason why, though. I cut them all off, and I haven't talked to any of them. I'm just not saying it publicly because I don't want people to get the wrong idea and then try to think that I'm shit-talking them publicly.
It's safer to be quiet about it, I understand.
Yeah, it's so basically people don't try to think that, oh, he's backstabbing us, he's shit-talking us. No, it's the fucking truth, and they know it. They just don't want to admit to it. Because I'm not known for lying about shit like that. If people want to be butthurt about shit, cool. But like, I'm just tired of keeping silent.
This is why I don't really get deep into it, because then if I'm like, yes, I've been somewhat associated with a few people that I shouldn't have been, like such as good enough. I'm still friends with him. That's the thing. He joined me randomly just today in my game, but he didn't say anything, and he just fucking left. So
I had SDR join me earlier when I was in Wrestle.
I haven't played that either. I just haven't been on Pro Wrestling. I didn't really show up to any book shows at all either, so...
I only joined Wrestle because somebody wanted me... One of my friends wanted me to humble somebody, which I showed you the clip of. Like, that's why I got asked to join Wrestle, is because they wanted me to humble somebody, and I did. That's the only reason why I shown up. Elsewise, I wouldn't have even shown up in the game, because I want nothing to do with, I want nothing to do with Pro Wrestling. I hate the community, I hate the people in the community, and I want nothing to do with anybody in that community. Especially the ones who fucking stab their friends in the back just because they got a fucking ego and they want to fucking prioritize a fictional pixelized career over their friendship.
Yeah.
Those are the people I despise. And justifiably so. Like, who the fuck wouldn't despise a person who would prioritize their career over their friend?
I think I'd rather stay with a person I made slightly memories with and had at least a good, you know, just a good, someone to be, like, safe and dependent with, like, as a friendship-wise and loyalty, than be backstabbed and betray your loyalty to someone you've, like, guaranteed to be, like, you know, like, best buds with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if they were, like, even if you, like, weren't best friends and all, you're somewhat acquainted somebody. Someone to date.
Yeah, and then apparently I'm the bad guy for people because I call out the bullshit, and then I'm just apparently enemy number one. I mean, everybody in the community just fucking despises me, but I'm like, cool, I guess. Like, despise me all you fucking want, I generally don't care. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep doing, I'm gonna be doing my own thing, even if they hate me or love me, I don't care.
I don't despise you at all. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things you've been accused of, and that's the thing. I'm not the one to judge. I have no proof. I have no proof on you for this. I don't
and literally,
care
like, and like the shit I've been accused of, I also disproved a lot of the shit that they named of me, and then when I show the actual evidence, right? They just say, "Oh, that's all bullshit. That's a lie. That's a fabricated." All because they don't want their narrative to be wrong. So they'll literally try to throw anybody under the bus who tries to prove their innocence in the community. That's why in Pro Wrestling, I stopped trying to defend myself. And I just left with my head down. Because, like, no matter how much I defended myself, it never changed the outcome. I was always going to be that guy to people because I saw a short on Facebook, and it's the fucking truth. You could be as nice as you want to people, right? You could be the nicest person in the fucking world. But the second you make one comment out of anger, that's all everybody will remember you by. You do one thing that's fucked up, make one mistake, and that's all people will remember you for. No matter how much niceness you do for people, that negative thing that you do is what they will remember you as for the rest of your life.
That's the thing. I try not to get all big and popular for myself, so that's why I tend to be, like, very, like, a side person, to be honest, and then hide away for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really trying to be a part of anything. And
fair.
I know I'm not nice. Not everyone's nice when they get angry and shit and whatnot. I'm not either. But I'm
I'm
not
not
going to
perfect.
say shit if, you know.
Cause like I'm not perfect, but at least I'm not over here trying to fucking ruin somebody's career over one mistake. Yeah, I'll call people out, but then literally I'm apparently the bad guy because I say one thing that somebody fucking like. Like the whole thing with Mitty and them, right? They were literally bringing up 𝐸𝐿𝐜𝐼's address and trying to find and leak his shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I actually go find this shit for them. They cut me off saying that I went too far. Bitch, it wasn't my idea. It was their idea, and then I got basically thrown under the bus for. Because they didn't want to get their career ended, and they wanted to save their own fucking ass. But then I show proof that it was them mentioning these shit, and they're still in the fucking community apparently, and I'm the one that got shitted on by everybody. All because I did one thing that was not my idea. Because they were thinking about, because Rice, CJ, Mitty, Midas, Zig were all talking about doxing fucking good enough. But when I actually helped compile everything, apparently I'm the bad guy. Apparently I'm the problem. When they were the ones who wanted it done, and I'm the only one they had that knew how to do it. And they got butthurt because I did it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the things I get for actually caring about my friends and trying to help my friends do what they wanted to do. I get backstabbed and I get told I'm the fucking mistake. Like, are we fucking joking? Like, I'm not gonna say what I did was right. Because no, it wasn't. It was fucking wrong. I was in the wrong and I actually took accountability and apologized to Good Enough in a Google Doc. As I admitted that I was in the wrong for doing it. And then I also shown proof that it was Mitty's and CJ's idea to dox Good Enough. But I'm the one that all the blame was put on. Well, at least they can't say I didn't apologize for when I was in the wrong. Like they claim I will never do. I did apologize when I fucked up. But apparently my negativity is what kind of discarded my apology as something that doesn't and shouldn't be taken serious. All because I'm negative, controversial, and hated.
I don't think you're negative all the time. Yes, you have your moments, but I wouldn't say you're negative all the time.
I don't try to be negative all the time. I just get called negative because I get so sick and tired of being treated like shit that I get mad at people. Like, everybody's gonna get fucking mad at one point. Like, there's never being mad at somebody. There's no such thing as never getting angry at somebody. It's a normal human emotion.
Yes.
But everybody will entitle anger in your worst moments as your true side. Your true self as your negative side.
It's not your true self. It's an emotion. Everyone has it.
Yep. But that's just how people will always see it, because it's easier to remember negativity than it is to remember every positive thing that has ever happened to you. I'm not saying that because it's fake, but I'm saying that because it's the truth. The sad truth that there are people who are unwilling to admit. So that's why they always interpret every negative thing I've done, every bad thing I've done. They remember off the top of their head, but they can never remember, or never seem to remember, every good thing I've ever done for somebody. They can never remember the good things I've done for people. They only remember the bad. That's why I gave up on the pro wrestling community. And I retired a month ago, and I literally made a true comment. It looks like nothing has changed when I left. Because there are still people getting called out left and right, accused, exposed left and right. Like, there's no change. It's all the same, even when I left. And I saw ATG make a post saying that pro wrestling is cooked, and those who are protecting the more prominent, popular people, and these big names are protecting their friend base and their friend group from being exposed, are part of the problem why pro wrestling is so bad. Because everybody has an ego, everybody has a preference, everybody has their own state of mind, and they want to protect their friends from being exposed. But in doing so, they're putting a target on their back for being a problem. And then they wonder why Pro Wrestling's cooked. Well, you're part of the problem if you protect people who should be called out. Like, I made a very good example, right? I got accused and called out for, quote, pedophilia in the Pro Wrestling community, right? And I got basically ousted from the entire community. But SVR leaks my nudes to a bunch of minors, right? And gets called, and which is 2 crimes in one. Considered by law CP. And then fucking revenge porn. Which is 2 crimes, by the way. 2 federal fucking crimes. And he's not ousted from the community, and he gets to stay in the community? Like nothing fucking happened? Do you see the hypocrisy that I'm mentioning here with this when I said that? Like, you got big names being protected at all costs when they are no different from who I am. They're in no different of a situation than I was. He fucked up, he did wrong, and he got protected by everybody in the community, and he's still allowed to wrestle to this fucking day.
So,
like, I know I'm going on a tangent here, but, like, I just need to vent about it.
I understand, but you can still rant. I don't really mind. I'm just why does everybody not treat... I shouldn't say everyone's treated equally.
No, there's a clear line of being treated equal and not being treated equal. Because, like, there's a fucking large margin of people who will turn a blind eye. Like, everybody's being turned... Like, SVR committed a crime. Which is literal revenge porn, which is a federal crime, and CP, which is a federal fucking crime. It can put you on the sex offender registry as well. And he got protected by the entire community because it was me who called him out. Jonah, another person, for example, admitted to watching CP on audio recording, which he can't claim is fake because there's audio recording of it. Like, bro.
Zig?
No, Jonah.
Jonah.
There's audio admission.
How old is he? He's
still a child. But even if he's a child, right? That's still a fucking crime. That's still not okay for a child. Even though he's a child, right? It's still a fucking federal crime. Child or not, it's still illegal.
I don't think a child should be watching that.
No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't because that's a federal crime. Child or not, that's still a crime. And then, guess who defended him? Austin fucking Good Enough. Everybody jumped to defend Jonah because it was me who called him out. And that's what pisses me off about this fucking community, is that everybody in the community is so quick to jump on the bandwagon to protect somebody if it's coming from somebody who's not hated, or if they're hated, or already quote-unquote exposed.
Mm-hmm.
But they will defend anybody if it's from those people. But then you got other big people that will protect other people. Like, bro, this is why Pro Wrestling needs a fucking wake-up call. Because if they don't change, the entire community is going to fall apart and implode because of their ignorance to actually take care and get rid of the negativity and the cancer in the community.
And they're just going to protect them. People who are dangerous to others.
Yeah, and they're going to continue to protect them and slap them on the fucking wrist like, don't do that again, okay? Don't do that again, okay? Like, they're slapping on the wrist, giving them multiple chances and opportunities when they shouldn't even be given an opportunity because they fucked up. They did something criminal. But they're being allowed back in the community because they're favored. They're protected by a big name. That's why Austin Good Enough is not a good enough person to sit there and protect people because he's protecting Jonah, who's admitted to watching CP even though he's a fucking child himself. He has told people to kill themselves. He has admitted to watching CP. He literally is not a good person. And Good Enough protects him like he's fucking God's gift. Why do you think I've been so vocally critical of Good Enough? He's not a good person. He's a fucking problem. He's part of the problem in Pro Wrestling because he's letting people like Jonah, a horrible person that should be gone already, be outed. No. Think about it this way. No, think about it this way. And I don't care if this gets clipped and put on Twitter. I don't care. Like, this is the fucking truth I need to explain. Imagine what Jonah did was me, right? Imagine, just for a second, imagine if what Jonah did and I did. Imagine. What would you think would happen if I did what Jonah did? Admit to watching CP, telling people to kill themselves, harassing people, and spreading lies about people. Like, what do you think would happen to me if I did everything Jonah did? Made a sexual Roblox model and showed it to minors, admit to watching CP, berating my family members, you know, harassing people all over a pixel game, telling people to kill themselves, and all this shit. What would you think would happen if I were to do that?
You'll get canceled immediately. As,
Exactly. Exactly. My point. I would get out of the community. I would get canceled so fast, and I wouldn't even get a chance to explain myself. But Jonah gets the reasonable of the doubt and get basically kept in the community because he's a child. Age doesn't fucking matter in that regard. What he did was a fucking crime, and they're basically letting it slide because he's a fucking child. That's basically self-sabotaging him and making him think that what he's doing is right. When in reality, it's not. It's a crime, and they're endorsing his actions. Like, I don't want to be a dick about it, but it's the truth. And Good Enough's been caught defending Jonah. So, like, Good Enough's part of the problem of why Pro Wrestling lets fucking predators in the community. I don't want to sit here and, you know, bitch about it any more than I already am, but, like, the truth needs to be fucking said. And, like, it sucks that I'm a guy who got falsely accused and falsely exposed, but I'm the only fucking one in this goddamn community who has a fucking brain cell to actually call out the negative people and actually hold people accountable, despite the fact I'm not well liked. And since I'm not well respected in the community, they're going to take what I say and try to throw it under the bus and say that, oh, my words are not worth holding to because I'm a problem myself. No, it's not the fact that my words are problematic and my words are false. It's that people have fucking prejudice against people who have been quote-unquote caught and exposed and refuse to take their words as truth when there is truth to back up their fucking claims and their words. It's just you got incompetent ass fucking retards. Literally incompetent retards. Who can't handle the fucking truth because it's coming from somebody they despise. Am I right or am I wrong?
There's a lot of shit, but yes, I think a lot of people don't take a lot of people's sides, even if they're very disliked due to their past actions, I could say. Because what you did in the past was not okay either, which is fine. I've done shit in the past.
And I'll never deny the fact that what I did in the past is right. Yeah, it was legal, don't get me wrong, but it was questionable at best. And I've had 2 years to reflect on the shit I did in the past, and I've reflected. And I have not done the same shit that I've done that was questionable since. But that's not an excuse to, you know, say that my words are not trustworthy and not able to be held up. Because that's an excuse to justify somebody's actions. That's an excuse to justify criminal behavior and criminal intent. Like, I don't want to sit here and keep going on the tangent, but, like, Pro Wrestling has a fucking problem and they need to accept the truth. Yeah. I'm not going to come back to the community because I've already made it clear I want nothing to do with Pro Wrestling. Like, I made that very clear. But, like, I'm not going to sit here and watch Pro Wrestling eat itself alive because I've been in Pro Wrestling for the past decade. I love Pro Wrestling. I really fucking do. But you got a bunch of cancer in the community. A bunch of people who that are not willing to listen to reason. And, you know, just accept the fucking truth. Because, as my therapist said, and this is a true thing that my therapist agreed with me on, everybody's going to make mistakes. Some good, some bad, some downright illegal. It's up to you how you handle it. That's how you handle it. How you change yourself. How you perceive yourself and how you handle it. And how you change yourself for the future. Only you can make that choice, nobody else. But you got people like this who are let in the community, who have done crimes, criminal intent, and only able to stay in the community because they're a fan favorite. They're beloved by the community, and held in high regard as somebody that should not be exposed or held accountable for their crimes. Which in doing so is letting criminals walk free in the community because of your own prejudice and your own personal bias. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say it because it's false. I'm saying it because it's truth. Like, it's just the truth that nobody's willing to admit. And like, I'm sorry if I'm bringing it up, but at the same time, it's just truth. There's a lot of truth behind my words. And that truth that nobody's willing to sit there and admit. Because they don't want to admit they're wrong. They don't want to admit to the fact that I'm actually spitting the fucking truth. The truth that they're unwilling to accept. And for what reason? What reason will you not sit there and accept the truth?
I've done the past too, but I don't know if it was legal or non-legal, but I think most of mine was non-legal.
Because the only reason why they say that, oh, what I'm saying is wrong, is I actually do research. They fucking don't. I've done criminal exposing for years. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you want to DM it to me so I know what you're talking about, I'll go look it up for you if you want me to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because what I've done, it's on my website. There's a whole list of my innocence on my website. And I'm going to say I'm not in the right for what I've done. It was weird of me to do what I did and questionable for me to do what I did. And I apologize for my past actions. I can't change my past. I can't change who I was. All I can do is sit there and move forward from what I've done. That's all I can do, because that's physically, literally all I can do, is continue to move forward. Like, it's not like I can just go back and change the past. Nobody can. You can't change the past.
That's the thing,
So saying that, so basically holding people to in a high regard that, oh, they can't change. People can change. Even people who have done some very heinous criminal shit, people can change. But it doesn't mean you should forgive. You could forget, okay, I will say, I said that wrong. You don't have to forget, but you can forgive. You can move on. See if the person's actually trying to actively better themselves. If they're actively trying to change themselves for the better, that's somebody I would willingly talk to and hear out. If they're actually trying to make an active change for the better in their life. Not somebody who's making an excuse because they got held accountable for an action and they're trying to bitch their way out of it. So like, let's say for example, right, if you were to do something predatory or criminal, if you're willing to actively change, go to therapy and stay in therapy for the rest of your life, and try to reform yourself to a better person, I would probably hear you out. I would probably actually hear you out and hear what you have to say. But if it was somebody who's saying they're trying to change but still re-offended, like Soul Reaper for example, saying that he quote-unquote has changed, I'm literally not going to hear you out because you've shown no proof that you've changed. You're just saying you've changed to try and garner sympathy, to make people move on and forget about your past actions. And those are the people that I actively despise. Because like, I know I'm not any better, right? But I've actually tried to make beneficial changes to my life and not be the same guy I was in the past. I know people are going to be like, oh, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You don't have to believe me, so let my actions do the fucking speaking. And not let your prejudice get in the way of the truth. Because, like, if you let your prejudice and you let your bias form your opinion, you're not doing yourself any favors, because all you're doing is making yourself look like the irresponsible one who's unwilling to listen to a bunch of if somebody's trying to change or not. You're letting your prejudice and your bias cloud your judgment and cloud your whole morals. Which I'm not wrong on. You can sit there and despise somebody, you can sit there and hate somebody, but if somebody's actively trying to change themselves, then let them change. Let them try to better themselves. But if they say they're trying to change and they don't show any change, then that's the person you would want to continue to go after, because they're only using that claim that they changed for sympathy. They're only trying to use the claim that they changed to get the hate off of them and the heat off their name. Which is the sad truth that people need to admit. people can change. Even if they've done the most heinous shit, they can still change. Yeah, it may not happen overnight. Nobody's unable to change. It's if you're... The only way you can accept somebody who's trying to change is if you're willing to accept the fact that they're trying to change. Which 90% of the time, there are people who are going to sit there and say, I don't accept the person trying to change who's done something heinous. Which, fair enough, that's your opinion. But that mindset is why you are not really going to be well received. Because you sit there and say you changed. And you're trying to better yourself and let people and hear people out. But in reality, all you're doing is basically trying to feel your ego. Ego for what? The fact that you don't want to accept that people can move on better themselves from the past? There's no such thing as people last forever. That's something that never is a true fact. You think that... So, I'm gonna be honest, the people in the pro wrestling community, or in people in general, if you think I'm gonna be a piece of shit my whole life, feel free to think that way, because that's your opinion. You can think that way if you so wish. But if you make that your whole mindset, that you don't think people can change, you don't think people can better themselves, then you're no better than 𝐂𝐥𝐢𝐜𝐤, the people who let these people back in, Fade Collins, who hosted a Pro Wrestling Diddy party and got freaky with children, and they just let him back in the fucking community. Yeah, like, I'm gonna drop some names here. Austin Goodenough's part of the problem because he actively defends Jonah. The full Federation of Golden Aglia Wrestling, JW, is a problem because they actively defend SVR. Like, bro. You got Hybrid Supremo, who's letting, like, a bunch of other people in. You got fucking Fade Collins, who's a pedophile. You got 𝐂𝐥𝐢𝐜𝐤, who's let back in, who's a pedophile, who did something very similar to me, by the way. But to a worse extent. But, like, bro. You're letting people like that back in the community, but... And you're even letting... There are people who are letting Alex Guevara back in the community. Somebody who got caught for pedophilia, grooming, manipulating, and harassing minors. And will actively try to lie to defend himself and defend his actions. And then start a problem by saying he's the best pro wrestler ever. And then he's also got caught stalking. Like, is that who we really want in the community? Is this people's whole ideals? Like, if that's people's real ideals, then you're fucking hypocrites. You're literal fucking hypocrites. You shouldn't be taken serious if that's what you think. Because if that's what you think, you let some pedophiles in and some pedophiles not in. Or some criminals in and not some criminals in. You let some people in, not other people in, who've done wrong. Then you're just part of the fucking problem. You're the reason why there's a whole hierarchy in pro wrestling that needs to be reflected and needs to be changed. And needs to be studied, needs to be fixed. Because we're at the point where people's careers are getting ended, and some people are letting back in that are should be not let back in. And then it's just like, bro, what the fuck are we doing as a community, bro? Because what it looks like what we're doing is we're letting in not so good people, and we're letting in negative individuals and horrible individuals. And then we're just expected to sit here and think that what's going on is fine? No. What's going on is not fine. It's a problem that needs to be addressed. It's a problem that needs to be, like, understood. But no. People are going to continue to do whatever the fuck they want, and they don't care about how it affects other people. Like, it's just the sad truth. Well, like, I know I'm going on a long tangent here, but like, it's just the sad truth that needs to be admitted. There's a clear underlying problem within the community And I know this doesn't just stem from the community or pro wrestling community. This goes for all communities. There are people who will let pedophiles in the community, and they'll let criminals in the community, and expect, you know, nothing bad to happen. But at what cost is that going to do you? What are you basically going to achieve by letting people like this in the community? Because all I'm seeing is negative people being let in, and then people are being told, oh, just accept it, bro. Just accept it. He's changed. He's a changed man. Trust me, he's gonna do fine. He's not going to hurt us. Like, bro. Where have I heard that somewhere before? Like, it's fucking hypocritical. It's just very fucking hypocritical. Just to sit there and say that somebody's allowed in the community because they've changed. If you're going to use that standard, hold everybody to that standard. Not just a few individual people. Everybody. Because if you use that logic for one person, you got to use that same logic for everybody else. Because if you don't, you're creating a problem. You're creating a negative environment that favors certain individuals and not other individuals. Like I don't want to sit here and make it a whole big fucking rant, but like, it needs to be fucking said, because at the point that we're at, we literally can't go one day without something or somebody trying to justify a horrible action, and then it gets turned into a whole negative issue because people are just unwilling to accept reality, accept the truth of the world, accept the truth of the problem that they're letting come into the community because of their own fucking bias and their own fucking ego, their own egos. So people could sit there and say that, oh, I'm wrong, I'm just incorrect, and I'm just bitching about something that shouldn't be bitched about. No. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm not wrong, because everybody in that community knows that these words are true. Truer than what other people are willing to sit there and admit to. I can't sit back and watch the community eat itself alive without saying the fucking truth. If they want to hate me for the truth, cool. I don't fucking care. Shun me. Shun me out of the community. Because it's the fucking truth that nobody's willing to sit there and admit. And only I have the brain cell to actually speak it. And only I have the guts to publicly go out there and call people out on their bullshit, despite the hate that I'm going to receive for calling out the truth. Like, I really don't want to sit here and have to call everybody out on their bullshit when bullshit happens, because there are people who just refuse to take any accountability. But it's at the same time, it's stupid. It's just stupid.
Yeah, sorry, I've been quiet. Typing that all.
Yeah, I saw it. Don't worry, I saw it. Well, after my game, I'll read it all. But, like, I'm sorry for the long-ass tangent, but, like, you can tell that my words ring true, because there's a real problem in the community that needs to be addressed. But I know if people here come with me, right, they're just gonna they're gonna just downplay my words. And try to sit there and say that I'm just wrong and I'm just coping because I got called out and exposed, quote unquote. You know, I don't care if I got exposed. I've been wanting a reason to stay retired in the pro wrestling community, and they gave me a justifiable excuse to stay retired. So if anything, they did me a fucking favor. Because Zig's the one that brought me back into community the second time after I told SVR the first time I did not want to come back. I wanted to stay retired, live my life, play COD with my friends, and have fun. Zig couldn't accept the fact that I was in the community. He wanted me back, and I told him no until I gave in and said fine. Because he continued to bitch, moan, piss, and groan until I came back. Despite my better judgment. So people will call me a pedophile in the community. Thank you. I'm not a pedophile, to tell you that much, but at least you gave me a justifiable reason to stay fucking retired now. And I don't have to bitch at people to let me stay retired. So if anything, you did me a fucking favor. Thank you. And I'm saying that generally, because I wanted to stay retired. And y'all motherfuckers gave me a genuine reason to stay in retirement. So thank you. Even though I'm not a pedophile, not a criminal. I mean, the false allegations got spread by a lot of misinformation being said about me. And, you know, it got pushed so bad to where I can't even show up to a Fed without getting blacklisted, so... That's why I said, if anything, they did me a fucking favor. So now I have a justifiable excuse. But it doesn't change the factor that you got people who will spread lies, misinformation, and then try to push that misinformation as a fact because they heard it from a quote-unquote source. And then they'll even show like fabricated evidence or false evidence to try and say that, oh, this is the truth. This is what's really going on. This is who this guy really is. Yeah. But some of the people that you let expose other people are pedophiles, criminals, or creeps. And you just call their words gospel because they're going after somebody you don't fucking like. So, if anything, these people who are saying that these narrators are reliable are not reliable narrators. If anything, they're letting negative narrators and people to speak for them, and it's just like, bro, you're causing a massive problem, and you're kind of the reason why the problem exists, why there's so many creeps, criminals, and pedophiles in this community. And nobody addresses it because they're favored and they need to be protected at all costs. Like, I don't want to sit here and bitch any more than I'm doing. Again, I keep saying that. I know I want to keep bitching about it anyway. But like, it's a serious fucking problem that needs to be acknowledged. Like, it's a real problem that's not just hurting me. Because I don't really care. Like, there's a whole group of people that it's affecting. But, you know, nobody's gonna care until it affects them, right? That's how people's whole MO is. If the problem doesn't affect me, then I don't care about the problem. If the problem doesn't concern me, I don't care. Yet, that mindset is kind of what keeps the problem going. You thinking the problem's not going to affect you. It is. Because you know the saying is true. It takes one bad actor to ruin it for everybody. It takes one negativity to, you know... It takes one negative thing. One bad person. One negative story to ruin it for everybody. Even if you're not a criminal. Even if you're not a pedophile. If you have one negative actor trying to call you out and say you're in the wrong and you're a problem, that's all it will take to ruin your career. That's all it will take to sit there and say that you're in the wrong, you're the problem, you're the mistake. It's just one either truthful or fabricated story is all it takes just to get people to rile up against you and try and go against you. So they can listen to my words, they can not listen to my words. It's really their choice at the end of the day. I don't really care. Because I'm not in the community anymore. I'm long retired. So whatever the fuck they do is on them. But if they don't want to if they don't want to see the truth behind my words and see that there's a massive problem in the community, cool. I don't care. It's not going to bother me at all. I'm not losing sleep over the community. I'm retired, remember? Nobody really wants me in the community anyway, so why the fuck should I care? But here's the thing. I do care about the community. If I didn't care about the community, right? I wouldn't have put the last decade of my life into the pro wrestling community. I wouldn't have put a decade of my life into this community if I didn't care. So that's why I'm more focused on the problem in the community. Because there's a clear line problem that needs to be acknowledged. And no one's going to acknowledge it until it's too late. No one's going to acknowledge it until it's either A, too late, or, you know, it's already too late to fix the problem. Let me cancel my cue so I can read what she said. You want my honest answer to that? I just read everything you said. Cheating alone, it's not a crime. Yeah, it's frowned upon, heavily frowned upon. Don't get me wrong, but it's not a crime to physically just cheat on somebody. So there's no crime committed there. The shit that he says, like joking or not, but talk about killing himself, that's not a crime either. Again, yeah, very frowned upon. Don't get me fucking wrong. It's a very frowned upon thing to do, and I'm not going to sit there and deny that factor. But everything you mentioned there is perfectly legal. It's just, apparently it just seems like a toxic relationship, if you're asking me. Because he acts like an asshole to you online, but he's better to you in person. Then I'm sorry, but that's just, no, that's not that's not healthy. And I'm going to be genuinely honest, because if you want a healthy relationship, I know I'm not really willing to talk about relationships because I'm single currently, as you know, everybody knows. I'm not really able to hold a stable relationship without it falling apart, which, yeah, it really does bother me to know I can't hold a relationship without it falling apart. But I'm just gonna tell the fucking truth when I hear or need to tell the fucking truth. What dude's doing is not, that's emotion, that's basically being an asshole to you online. It's not a crime, but it's just a fucking, it's just a dickish thing to do. Very dickish to do. Because like if you treat your partner like shit online, but treat him nice online, then that shows that there's a clear sign of him wanting to come off physically like a good person, but behind the scenes where nobody else could see it, he doesn't fucking care. He'll just lash out on you and treat you like shit. Yeah, I don't know the full severity of it because it's not my story, it's not my life, so I have no idea what the fuck goes on truly behind the scenes. But from that point on, he just seems like a emotional, manipulative piece of shit. Yeah, but I feel like I should be treated like that because of what I did. Okay, you want to know something? No, you do not deserve to be treated like shit. Yeah, you cheated in the past. Don't get me wrong. But you want my honesty when I say this? Yeah, you cheated. Yeah, you did. You can't change that. You can't change the fact you cheated on your partner. That's something you can't change. Even though it's not a crime, it's still frowned upon by a lot of people. He's bipolar and depressed and shit. It doesn't make it any better. That's not an excuse to justify his behavior. Like, when I'm an asshole, right? I'm bipolar, autistic, I have ADHD and depression, and MMD, manic mood disorder. I swap moods instantly off like a snap of a finger. It's basically, manic mood disorder is basically just, long story short, constant mood swings, uncontrollable mood swings. That's basically what manic mood disorder is. So, but it's not an excuse to treat your partner like shit online, but treat you well in person. It's an emotional tactic to try and make you feel like he loves you, but really doesn't. Because your partner would not treat you like shit behind the scenes, but treat you like shit physically, if he didn't care. It's just like he wants to come off like, it's like my mother, for example. My mom, she's bipolar, has depression, and has, I don't know what else she has, but I know she's bipolar and depressed. But she comes off physically in person like she's the best mother in the world, but behind the scenes, she's verbally abusive and controlling. And can be a bit of an asshole behind the scenes. So, I've seen this before, because it's my mother. It's the same way. Trust me, she'll come off like she's the best thing since sliced bread physically, but behind the scenes she'll treat you like shit, berate you, and then scream at you. And then belittle you like you're nothing. Here's one. I'm a narcissist, trust me. I'll be able to tell if you're a narcissist or not. I mean, I only grew up with my mom. My dad was non-existent in my life. My dad was a black father. Non-existent. And I grew up in an emotionally manipulative mother. So trust me. So just trust me. Alright, just trust me when I say this. I don't feel like the person you're dating is a good person to be around. If he treats you like shit physically, but tries to treat you well privately. Okay, I said that backwards. If he treats you like shit privately, but treats you well publicly, that's an emotionally manipulative person who cares about his public image. Like, so he wants to be perceived as the best thing publicly, but will be a piece of shit privately. No, that's not a good person. I know you're gonna probably get upset at me for saying that, but I just need to tell you the fucking truth when I see it. He's not a good person if he's gonna act like that to you behind closed doors. Because that's not right. In my eyes, I see an emotionally manipulative person, not a human being. So again, you may not like it, but I'm not gonna lie to you either. He's not a good person if that's how he's gonna act to you, or treat you for that matter. Because if he actually cared about you like he claims he does, he wouldn't be making jokes about he's gonna kill himself in front of you. Because that's a way to make you feel like shit and make you feel like you're a fucking problem. He wouldn't be treating you like shit behind the scenes online, where no one else could see it. That's a dick move, and a horrible thing to do as a boyfriend, or a partner. And then, then it tries to make it seem like he's the best thing since sliced bread publicly. No. I'm going to tell you the truth. You should not date him. I know you care about him and you love him. Trust me. Love will make you blind to the truth. Trust me. I grew up in a verbally abusive and a very physically abusive household. I live with my grandmother who's verbally abusive to me at times. But trust me. And I know what narcissism looks like. That's me. I am narcissistic. I have ADHD, autism, and all this shit. But your boyfriend literally has an act just like my mother. And I've lived with my mom most of my life. So I know that those traits all too well. It's something you have to get close to. Because they may say they love you, but in reality, they'll do whatever they can to bring you down mentally. And if you fuck up, they'll make your life a living fucking nightmare because of it. Again, you can listen to me if you want. You don't have to. It's your choice what you decide to do. But that's my personal opinion. He does not sound like a good person to me personally. Because the red flags, the most main red flag is he treats you like shit publicly, or he treats you like shit privately online, but treats you well privately in person. Or publicly in person, he treats you like God's gift, but privately behind the scenes, he treats you like shit. That's a red flag to me. A very big one that I can't seem to wrap my head around why you would want to be around that. So again, it's your choice what you choose to do with that information. But but I'm not gonna lie about it. That's a very big red flag. And you say you deserve to be treated like that because you cheated on somebody? No. Just because you cheated, that doesn't make you any less of a fucking human being. Just because you cheated on somebody. Trust me, you want to know why I say that? Because I can relate to you. I cheated on a few of my partners in my life. Yeah, I admit it. Me, somebody who has relationship problems. Cheated on his partners a few times. So again, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. God, no. I'm far from perfect. I'm heavily flawed. But just because I cheated my partners doesn't make my emotions as a person or my feelings as a person any less valid than it does yours. So, if you feel like you deserve that because you cheated, then I'm sorry, but you are just factually incorrect and you are an idiot if you believe that. Like, I'm just going to tell you truthfully to your face. You are a fucking retard if you think that you deserve to be treated like shit for cheating. Just because you cheated once doesn't make you a bad person. Just because you cheated once doesn't make you a horrible human being that deserves to be treated like God's shit. Cheating once is not a bad thing. It's a mistake you made, and if you change yourself and you haven't done it again, then you deserve to be forgiven. If you've only done it once. Yeah, it's gonna sting and you're gonna beat yourself up for it, but it's not something you should let control your life as a negative trait. It was one mistake you made. 2 or 3 times, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. I've cheated 5, like 7, 8, 9, who fucking knows how many times. I lost track. Yes, I've cheated a lot. Because in my head, I thought I was doing the right thing, but no. I was being a dick. I was being an asshole. I was being a piece of fucking shit. I was being an asshole and an incompetent piece of shit who didn't care about anybody else's emotions but my own. So trust me. If people tell me that I deserve happiness, even though I've cheated, I've been emotionally manipulative, I've been emotionally abusive to people, that tells you you deserve a lot more than I do, because you're better than me as a person. You're a way better person than I am. I mean, I'm an asshole 24/7. I'm a piece of fucking shit. I'll admit to that. No matter what day, what month, what year. I'm an asshole. I'm a fucking piece of shit. So if people say, my friends say I deserve happiness, you deserve a lot more than me. Even though you cheated like 2, 3 times from what you said. So trust me. You may say you don't deserve shit. You deserve a lot more than what you think. You don't deserve to be treated like shit. You don't deserve to be hurting inside for something you did. Just trust me. I fucked up a lot more than you have. I made a lot more mistakes than you have. And my friends are saying that I deserve happiness despite my characteristic and my many, many flaws. Then what does that tell you about yourself? Knowing that you're not as bad as I am, personally. Now, I want you to answer that. What does that tell you that you deserve? Since you're not as bad as I am as a person.
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
Means you deserve to be happy, dumbass. I'm not saying to be a dick. I'm saying it because it's true. You're a bit of an idiot sometimes. Don't get me wrong, but you're not a bad person. Never think that you're a bad person. I know people are gonna keep saying this to me because I'm going through the ropes mentally right now, and I'm not doing the best mentally. But if anything, your life's gonna get a lot better, more better than mine, because you're not a bad person. You're a good person. You have a good heart. You made one small mistake that you let affect you for your whole life. You cheated, which is a mistake, yes. But a crime, no. It's one minor setback that you made for yourself. Don't let that define you or your life. Okay? Now, your partner, I'm gonna be honest, he's a red flag. If he treats you like shit behind the scenes but treats you perfectly in person, that's a dick move. He kind of deserves to be dumped and try to find somebody that equals to his whole personality. Because you don't deserve to be treated like shit behind the scenes. You deserve to be treated with respect. Because, if anything, I live by the motto, you get what you give. And he wants to be a dick to you behind the scenes, he deserves to be treated like a dick back. No, because you don't live a life and you treat people like shit, and you don't expect to get treated like shit in return. You get what you give. So he treats you like shit, treat him like shit. If he wants you to be hurt for something that you, quote, made a mistake for, then you make him fucking hurt for a mistake he made. It's only fair. Again, I know my logic may not be the best, but it's true world logic. Treat people how you want to be treated. That's the golden rule, is it not? If he wants to treat you like shit, give him what he treats you. Give him what he does to you. Treat him like shit. See how he likes it. Because I could tell you for in fact, he's not gonna like being treated like shit. And that's why it's the golden rule. Treat those how you want to be treated. If you want to treat people like shit, expect to be treated like shit back. You want to tell people to kill themselves? Expect to be told to kill yourself right back. If you want to be happy with somebody and be all happy go jolly with somebody, expect them to treat you positively. If somebody treats you negatively, prepare to be treated negatively. Like, it's the truth. It's real world logic. And I don't need to be the one to sit there and explain it to you for you to understand. Because it's just real world logic. It's the truth. Am I wrong?
No.
I'm glad we're on the same page about it. Again, you don't have to take my words to heart, but I just want you to think about my words. I love how somebody has a KD ratio of 1. It's 14 kills, 14 deaths. That's funny. But you wanted my honest opinion on that. That's my honest opinion that I'm giving you about it. Are you happy with the answer that you've received from my honesty?
I guess I can view it a little bit better than I have been viewing it, yes.
Just don't beat yourself up about, him treating you like shit, alright?
Yeah.
It's not your fault that he's being a piece of shit. It's not your fault that he's the one that's treating you like you're dirt. You don't deserve to be treated like that. Even if you made a mistake, right? You don't deserve to be treated like you're a fucking problem and you're a mistake. It's not something you deserve. It's up to the higher ups of whatever you like. I don't believe in fucking God. Trust me, I don't believe in religion. I don't believe in God. But if he wanted you to suffer, he would have made you suffer already, apparently. That's true. The reason why I don't believe in God is because he says that if he wanted you to be upset, if he wanted you to suffer, he would have made you suffer by now. I don't buy that bullshit because, no offense, I don't believe in that whole bullshit because mostly if it was true and there's a higher power, we all would have been suffering by now. there would be no bloodshed, there would be no problems. So, that's just my personal opinion, but still. You don't deserve to be treated like shit because of a mistake you made. Nobody deserves to be treated like shit for a mistake they made. Because again, everybody's going to make a mistake in their life. Some good, some bad, and some downright criminal. It's just how you decide to handle your problem and how you decide to move yourself, how you decide to make yourself, you know? It's how you decide to make it, how you decide to handle yourself or with the problem that you've made. Like, I don't want to sit here and say that you're not worth it. You are. You're a good person. Because out of the entire time I've known you, you have never once treated me like shit. You have never once tried to hurt me. You have never once tried to hurt me, you know? So if anything, you're not a bad person. You just hang around the shitty human beings that drags you down. Let me DM you something while I'm waiting for the game to start. Let me pull up chat because I see chat being active. Time Corp. Put yourself first. The only person who will help you is yourself. True. But Elvie, let me know when you saw DMs. Because you wanted my honest truth. You wanted my honesty. You got the honesty that you wanted. Just don't let anybody tell you elsewise. Because whoever tells you elsewise that you're a horrible human being and you don't deserve shit, they're fucking pathetic pieces of shit. And they don't deserve to be happy if they're going to treat you and put you down for something that they are insufferably incompetent for. As Time Corp said, don't settle for garbage. Settle for somebody that's going to make you happy and make you feel worth it. And I agree with Time Corp. Don't settle for shit. Don't settle for the low-life level scum that this world can produce. Settle for those that make you happy. Settle for those that make you feel accomplished, loved, and worth it. Not make you feel like shit because of a mistake that you made. And I will repeat myself. Cheating, yeah, it's frowned upon. Don't get me wrong. It's very frowned upon. But as somebody who cheated on their partners before, I can't say I deserve anything less than you do. My friends say I deserve happiness, and I've done a lot worse shit than you. So let's put two and two together. I may have cheated, I may be an asshole, I may be emotionally and manipulative at times, I may be physically abusive. Well, not only physically, mentally and verbally abusive at times. Kind of a trait from my family life. So if they say I still deserve happiness, even though that's how I've acted in my life, that means you deserve just as much as they claim I deserve. And I want those words to dwell in that head of yours. Because it's not a lie. My words are truthful. You deserve a lot more than what people give credit for. And if they say elsewise, then they can go fuck themselves. They can go rot in a fucking cave. They can go put a knife in their back and die for all I care. Because those are the people that you do not want to be around. Those are the people who will make you insecure and make you hurt yourself and overthink yourself because of their own insecurities. Okay? I will never lie to you or to any of my friends. I'd only lie to them if it was to keep them safe or to keep them out of harm's way. If you need to vent and you don't want to vent on stream, you can vent in my DMs. And don't worry, I'll read it like I did before. I'll read it. You know I will. Even though it'll take me some time, like Fluffy, because he sent me a fucking a 6-minute voice memo I'm gonna listen to after stream. But I want you to know, as your friend, I'm gonna be here for you. Even though I do tend to disappear off the face of the earth sometimes. I'm not gonna leave you behind because of a stupid mistake as cheating. So, if you need, my DMs are open for you. Chat, I'm also doing horrible at this game. I'm getting my ass pounded. Like raw pounded. Yeah, that kind of just... God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna go my old game build. Take some time off before getting into a relationship again. Oh, I forgot to mention that. I was going to mention about my relationship earlier in the stream, but I forgot. So, I got basically dumped. I got into a relationship with somebody. It was a YouTuber. A smaller one. They dumped me literally 4 days after we even got together. And now they're dating the person that threatened my life a few days ago, like a week or two ago. And it's kind of depressing that they left me for a piece of shit. How did you know her? Mutual friend. I knew her from a mutual friend. Then she got with me, dumped me 4 days later. And apparently the reason why me and her broke up was because she said my clinginess was a problem for her. It made her insecure because she wasn't used to the constant attention. I've known her for months.
Sorry, I kind of disappeared for a second, but I'm still...
It's fine, don't worry. Don't worry. I mean, you just kind of had to listen to some yapping. Take your time. I'll swap game, because why the fuck not? That's why you need to take things slow. I mean, she was the one who asked me out, by the way. I'm gonna be dead ass. Yup. Wait, what is my text speech key? Yeah. Huh? Huh? Oh shit. I didn't know what my text speech key was. Yeah, I had mine text speech, or not text, fuck. Press to talk because of a smoke detector. Yeah. Speaking from experience, fair. Yeah, I've been playing this for years. I just got back into it. Voice chat. WASD, space to jump, C to crouch, shift to run. I think I have it R to reload and F for interact. E lethal, Q tactical, basics. Take your time. I got nothing but time. But yeah. But that's principally how my relationship went. I've been going through a lot of shit mentally lately. I don't know if my Discord status explains anything, but I hope it does. Sleight of hand. Yeah. It doesn't really matter which one it is. Yep. Each relationship is an experience to learn from. Yeah, I've kind of... Trust me, I've been getting my ass handed to me lately as well. I've been playing PC for years. It's better, it's easier on PC when you get to learn the controls. That's the only hard part, is learning the controls. Fair. Yeah. I've been playing the older Modern Warfare games, so I don't own Black Ops 7. I had Black Ops 6, but not 7. on there. Yeah, I mostly play Modern Warfare 3 2023. Yeah, because it actually has slide canceling. This one you just slide. If I'm going to be honest, Black Ops 6 and Modern Warfare 3 2023 are the better ones. I mean, I'm just streaming right now, so that's why I'm really playing this one. Content, you know? Me getting my ass kicked. Yes. Very fucking good. Yap 3x. Okay, shut up. I actually don't have my FPS showing, so I actually have no idea. Thank you for mentioning that, by the way. I need to actually get that on. I forgot to do that. I already know where to find it. I just needed to set it up. What time? FPS. God damn! I'm running only 60 FPS. Well, shit. A dead ass. Dude, I'm running only 60 FPS. Oh yeah, the higher FPS, the faster your frames are. So, and that's why COD is better if you have higher frames. Because it registers shit faster, and also a higher refresh rate. Also makes it to where your inputs are a lot smoother, and you register it faster. Keep that in mind. At least I can actually help. Ow! My head. Womp. Nice. Oh, ow. Damn. Coming from my asshole, bro. Can you stop shooting me in the ass, bro? Also, I actually brought this name back because this was actually my iconic name that I used back in my peak Call of Duty days. Like the audio? Yeah, I had to turn mine down to like 725, I think, because of how loud it was. No, I told it like the master audio, which has all of it combined. So how you feeling, LB? Nice. Gonna go to bed?
I usually go to bed at 10 even if I'm not in school anymore. I usually wake up at like 6 still in the morning, but then again, I still sleep in because I don't go to school anymore.
Yeah, I felt like shit last night.
Yeah, I was at my friend's house mostly the entire day because I had to go to my walk for my elementary school. I have like a graduation clip up for them.
Oh,
so I went to my old elementary school, and then I stayed at my friend's house. My social battery drained after a while, so I passed out on her living room floor on the carpet. And then my head started hurting after that, and then I passed out on her bed the second time. Then I went home around fucking 4 to 5. I got home at around 5 p.m.
Fair.
And then I've been having a headache the entire day, and then I ended up crying because I heard it so much.
In my ear on Discord, so I couldn't hear you.
I'm sorry.
My bad. I got an Acer Predator 2022 model, I believe. It's a gaming desktop. I need to upgrade my CPU and my GPU and my RAM because it's getting outdated. It's going obsolete. Yeah, I had this for like, I had this since like 2023, I believe. It's still able to run games perfectly fine. It's just, it's becoming obsolete. And I'm dropping FPS. Yeah, it's worse in Modern Warfare 2. Sorry if I'm yapping again.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh shit. Ow.
I usually like to sleep listening to people talk.
Fair. Fun. Damn. Ow. AMD Radeon, I'm full thinking. Also, if you need an event, you know my DMs are open for you, right? I have a Intel Core i5 13th gen, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050, and 16 gigs of DDR5 RAM. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've had my shit for years. I need to start upgrading. It's about that time. For real. Ooh. Hello? Hello? Senor? Hello? Man, motherfucker ran for me. Motherfucker. Okay. But you're going to go to bed shortly over here, I'm guessing? I take it. Yeah, because the controller gets aim assist, even on PC lobbies. Yeah, that's why controllers are easier to play on PC lobbies and harder to fight for PC lobbies, because we don't get aim assist, they do. I have one on my desk, I just don't use it because aiming on it's horrible for me. I mean, if it was Black Ops 2, then I would try to justify it, but no, not nowadays. Fuck! Man.
I'll probably get to bed.
Alright. Well, text you in the morning. Alright, just text me in the morning just to make sure you're doing alright, because after tonight and after what you DM'd me, I want to have you check in to make sure you're doing fine.
I'll probably remember hopefully in the morning.
Yeah, you better remember. I'm gonna spam you to wake you up.
No, don't do that.
I will.
I want to do. No.
I will,
No.
I will, and I can.
Fine.
So you better check on you in the morning.
I'm
So
trying to go to bed at
just
6.
focusing. But you go to bed. I'll be here and wait for you to text me in the morning when you wake up to make sure you're doing all right. Because I don't want to have to worry about you now.
That's fine.
Don't make me start worrying about you now. Even though I'm not doing the best mentally, I will still worry about your ass.
Thank you.
Yep. Yes, even if you're playing on PC and you use controller, you get aim assist.
Alright. Good night.
Later.
See you.
Rock. Yeah, that's clear aim assist, bruh. Clear aim assist. Bruh. What the fuck? I was fucking 7 and 12. Damn, that's crazy. I got my ass beat. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours? Shit. I did not know I was streaming for almost 2 hours, bro. What the fuck? I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Shit. No, I stream on Twitch, Kick, Rumble, and YouTube all at once. I'm not a big content creator. I got like less than 20 subs on YouTube. Yep. And if I start streaming every day, I might get my name out there. Go big or go home. And I'm gonna be doing what I used to do, COD content. Yep. Yeah, I stream on my PC, bro. That's like, I need to upgrade my PC specs, because like, it's powerful enough to play the game and stream at the same time, but it's just, I run low frame rates because of how old my computer parts are. Yeah, I need to get the money saved up to make it. Yeah, mine's at fucking 6. Mine's at a steady 60 FPS at all low settings. Yeah. Yeah, if you're running that high of FPS for low, yeah, there's a high chance you could save them all up to high without any issues. Yes. No, it's just, you have to do it in the, just in the game settings. Damn. I got called a yapping in my fucking chat, bro. No, my YouTube chat, my stream chat, they're calling me a yapper, bro. It's fine. I mean, it's either that or yap in the air, so. My actual YouTube name is my account name. I make it easier for people to find me, since it's like all my brands could be the exact same. Frexius. Call of Duty be like? Where the fuck is everybody? What the fuck? They're all on one side of the fucking map, bruh. Of course, they're all on one side of the map. Actually, I have no idea. I haven't actually looked. Ow. Oh, I have to pull a ball. Jesus Christ, I just with all of my shots, what the fuck? Oh, they're all in that corner, bro. What the fuck? Yeah. I used to be good at keyboard and mouse, but I haven't played in like a year. And I'm just getting back into it. It's like I took a year away from the game just to focus on other content, but I miss playing this game because I may rage at times, but I had the best moments on this. I may or may not have also broken 2 keyboards playing this game. Funny times. Runners. Runner. Where? Yeah, I might just play this every day for streams just to fuck around, I guess, make content. And then have people just clip some of my moments on my stream and then just send them to me in my Discord server just so I can actually put them as short form content for fun. I mean, it's better than nothing, honestly. Free content. So that's why, chat, if you want to clip something in on my stream and send it to me on my Discord server in a clips channel, feel free. I kid him. I would have had a 4th guy if I wouldn't have died by whiffing my shots. Yeah, they're all camping mid. First they were camping the bottom or left corner. Now they're camping middle. What the fuck? Camping ass motherfuckers, I swear to God. This is why we cannot have nice things. As far as I'm aware, they left or they're all dead. I got fucking headshot. God damn. This is that bullshit, bro. Okay, I whiffed my shots. You know what? Fuck it. We're going old build. We're going old build. I'm going fucking Marksman's rifle build. Fuck this. Fag. Ow. Okay, I walked right into that one. Yeah, we win these. We don't fuck up and die. I would have had that last kill if somebody didn't kill somebody. I'm sad. They saw my final kill. Damn. Just one just one kill? Damn. That was a very shitty play of the game. Play of the game. We actually won a game? Like, goddamn. Alright, let's see if I can add any more to the game. Not to the game. Fuck, my gun. Fuck. I want that. Oh boy. Well. Recoil suppressor. That. Okay. I'm building my gun so I have it. I'm gonna make this my class. My gun's gonna suck, probably. Oh boy. So I'm using a marksman's rifle and an AR. Let's see how bad I do now. Well, who the fuck started shooting? If I can actually hit my fucking shots, like goddamn.
I got movement.
Oh shit. Dead. Flashbangs and grenades. And I got LMGs as well. God damn it. Yeah. Up. Where's my gun at? I pick my gun up and I instantly get killed because there's a guy just camping that corner. Jesus Christ, I just got flashbang on my mom's ass. What the fuck? Base. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Damn, 3 headshots back to back. This gun is good if I can actually just hit my fucking shots with him. Real. Like, if I get better PC parts, I will be doing a lot better because I'll have a lot higher frame rate and a higher refresh rate. To an extent, yes. It's only better for, like, quality, not, like, refresh rate. So you know how some monitors just look so pixelated? OLED just makes it look a lot clearer. It doesn't really serve any benefit to, like, productivity. It just makes it look a lot better. Its refresh rate's what you want more than, like, pixel quality. I mean, I have a 165 refresh rate monitor, so my refresh rate's not bad for now. It's just I need to upgrade my PC parts. Which 280 is actually pretty good. 1080p is not bad. Like, quality-wise, it doesn't really matter. It just matters what your refresh rate is. Your refresh rate and your FPS. That will benefit how well you do. Yeah, because refresh rate refreshes how many pixels your computer has per second, and your FPS loads how many frames your game loads and runs at any second. God damn. So that's why higher refresh rate and higher FPS, the better. I could be doing a lot better, but I need to hit my fucking shots. No, that's cheap, bro. Literally tried to flashbang me and then kill me with a grenade while I was flashbang right after I spawned. That's low. Like, that's fucking low. Flashbang me just as soon as I spawn and then try to kill me again! What the fuck? Stop trying to kill me as soon as I spawn with a flashbang grenade. Oh, bro, fuck you. Oh, I need to make this gun more impactful. Oh, Jesus. They're literally camping the sides of the map. Holy fuck. Damn. Dubs. Dub. God damn it! Damn. Nice. Yeah, dub that. Dub accuracy, bro. Hey, I actually did do ask for once. 1817. God damn it. I was one death away from having a 1 KD. A 1 KD ratio. Bro, that would have been funny. That would have been funny, though. If I got killed one more time and had a KD of 1. Okay, this could be the Setta's favorite. CS main. CS main. My main loadout I'm gonna be using from now on out. Under barrel. No, I need to hit this gun at 21 to get the next barrel. JP, no. No. I like that one a little bit too more. Party leader. Ah, hopped off. Well, chat, I'm gonna play one more game and then I'm gonna hop off for the night. Because it's late, I'm tired, and I wanna go to fuck bed. Oh, my video already re-uploaded. Damn. So chat. This is my last game. It's been 2 hours. 2 hour long stream. Oh shit. Huh? What? Huh? I don't know. I don't know if I got kicked out or not. Just... Yeah. Like, it just randomly said you left out of nowhere. I'm gonna do one more game and I'm gonna end off my... I'm gonna hop off and stream. So I've been streaming for over 2 hours. It's already past midnight. Probably just lay in my bed for half an hour and then see if I can fall asleep. Fair. Yeah, so I'm gonna be playing Modern Warfare 3 tomorrow, most likely. Aight. It should work as long as you have me added. I think because you add me on Activision, I'll just tell you if I'm online or not. Yeah, because like... Because I think you have to have an Activision account to play the newer CODs. And my name is pretty easy to remember. It's just... My name's the same on all platforms, Phrexius, so... Okay, they're already camping. What the fuck? What is this, Modern Warfare 2 fucking in 2019 heaven ass? Like the fuck? I swear, this is all I see in Modern Warfare 2, 2022, is just camping all over the place. Like, what the fuck, bro? Somewhere. Found one. Died by one. That's crazy. I'm like, found one. Died by one. Jesus Christ, can I hit my fucking shots, please? Like, goddamn, I just wasted almost my entire mag on one dude. So I whipped 4 shots and hit my last 2. Oh. I did not see that one coming. Well, back to the front. Okay, I love how they can't fucking corners. Motherfucker, bro. God damn. Bro, I hate campers, bro. Do the traditional COD style, run and gun, motherfucker. Camping ass pussies, I swear. Oh, fuck, you guys are still camping the fucking stairway. You have got to be fucking with me. One thing that pisses me off more than anything in this fuck-ass game. I could say so many racial slurs right now, it's not even a joke. I could turn this into a fucking Black Ops 2 lobby all over again. Bro, this Zero Dark retard is camping that fucking corner like hard, bro. Has not moved the entire fucking game. I am so fucking fed up with this motherfucker. Are you fucking with me? Bro, this motherfucker needs to stop camping, bro. Fucking pussy ass retard, dude. Yeah, he's fucking dead at least. No, he's back to the drawing board because the fight's right back there. I killed him back in return. Yeah. This game, I swear. I love it, but I hate it at the same time. So fucking real. I love it because I love Call of Duty, but I hate it because of the fucking campers, bro. I would rather take cheaters than fucking campers. At least because at least cheaters don't fucking camp. So that's why I would rather take cheaters than campers, bro. All day, any day. They just made that one shot, did you? Faggot. I have a feeling I'm gonna get voice mic banned. They're back up there. They are fucking back up there on the staircase. You've got to be fucking with me. And the only reason why they're waiting is because they're fucking camping corners, bro. Like, that shows how bad you are at this game if you have to literally camp just to win, bro. That's crazy. Thank fuck. Faggot. Stop camping the fucking buildings, asshole. Yeah, so they're fucking camping, bro. Only reason why we lost, because they're camping hard. Like, bro. Literally cannot win a fucking game without having to camp. So fucking bad at this game, bro. Like, literally. Had to camp above that stairway half the fucking game just to get a lot of kills, bro. Dude, I was running gun, and I don't know about the rest of my team, but most of y'all motherfuckers are just camping fucking corners the whole game. Like, the fuck? Get good, bro. Like, get fucking good. Holy fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off. Aight. If you need to, you can screenshot my name, because my name's the same on Modern Warfare 3. Yep. Aight, you too, man. Right. Alright, chat. Alright, guys. This is gonna be it for me, at least for tonight. Oh shit, that really pissed me the fuck off. But thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I've been your boy, Skinny Penis, and I'll see you guys when I go live again. Probably tomorrow when I play Modern Warfare 3. Anyways, bye.